Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play FTL Faster Than Light. So last time we were in this pretty okay Zoltan ship, just kind of hurtling through space, and doing okay. Yeah, it's not the greatest situation in the world. I'm not going to sugarcoat that at all. But I think we can do this if we end up with some new crew fairly quickly. We did just get cloaking, so that's a pretty big deal. Fucking, they will never ever offer me a goddamn crew member at these shops. It's getting really annoying, but luckily we did get fuel. I almost forgot that we were basically out of fuel, but now we have 4 more. It's not really enough, but it's something. Let's go ahead and jump away from this store. There's another store down here. Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll go to this one, then we'll go to this beacon, then we'll continue on to the 3rd store. So many stores. One of them has to have fucking crew members in it, right? Not this one. It does have crew teleporter and drone control, though. Let's go ahead and buy some more fuel because we need it desperately and move onward. I would love to have a crew teleporter, but again, there's no real reason to buy that until we get some crew to teleport. Let's go ahead and attack the pirates here. That looks like a scary fucking beam. I'm not happy about that at all, but hopefully we can get through this fairly quickly. So let's go ahead and decide what our game plan is going to be. I'm thinking we'll tag these 4 rooms, just auto fire that, and shield when necessary, or cloak when necessary. That will give us a little bit of an advantage in charge time. And next we should actually start doing some damage with this halberd beam. Okay, that beam doesn't seem to be too terrible. It looks intimidating as hell. But, you know, looks can be deceiving for sure. I'm going to hold off before I use my ion bomb to make sure that this isn't some kind of terrible situation. Yeah, the beam doesn't seem too bad. Okay, they were trying to escape. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Very shortly, we'll be able to destroy them. Next beam should do it. They want to surrender for 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 26 scrap. If they were giving me more fuel, I would accept, but they aren't, so I won't. Weapon, hole smasher, laser, nice. So, hole laser requires 2 power, which is a lot, and it does fire 2 lasers that do double damage in systemless rooms. I want to look at more information about it. Charge time 14 seconds. Yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't use it over the heavy ion though. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump to this 3rd and final store. Please, please, please give me some crew that I can buy, please. God damn it. Maybe that's one of the like special conditions of the Zoltan ship, is that no situations arise where you can get new crew members, because this is getting ridiculous. Let's go ahead and get scrap recovery arm. Pretty much always a good decision. And there's long range scanners as well, but we'd have to sell something. I don't think that it's worthwhile. Would be cool to have some long range scanners for sure, but I'd rather have my other upgrades right now. Let's buy some more fuel because I still need it. And jump to this distress beacon, I suppose. I'd really just give me a fight with a slaver or something. I need slaves. Let's go ahead and give these guys 2 of our fuel because they usually give us such a good deal for it. They gave us more. They gave us a map of the sector. Oh, there's our quest beacon. Interesting. I forgot about that completely. But let's try to hit this distress beacon and then, yeah, bounce around from there. We're low on fuel again. Might not have been a good idea to give those guys fuel, but you know, they give such good deals that it's hard to resist. We do not have the fuel for these guys, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and jump up here instead. I'm really hoping to get into a fight where I find some fuel. Here we are, okay. Yeah, can't do too much here as far as hitting a bunch of good rooms, but we can hit their shield. Oh, right. They have double shield, so we're going to have to ion bomb them before we can do any damage at all. This could be a tough fight. Gonna cloak through that stuff. I think I might have missed the cloak on that first thing, though we only have 80% dodge when we cloak, so it's not a guaranteed thing for sure. Just go ahead and let that go off, and then immediately do as much damage as possible while their shields are fully down. They want to give me 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 25 scrap. You know what? I can't afford to not take the fuel, so we're going to do that for sure. Also, it was going to be a tough fight. We probably would have wasted some more missiles and so forth fighting them. So let's just go ahead and move onward here with our newfound fuel. Let's go ahead and try to escort their ship. They gave us 6 fuel and 50 scrap, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead to this quest marker and make sure we choose the proper dialogues. Let's go ahead and do number 1. True progress can only be... Perfect. Okay. So they added a bunch of scrap to us as well as Burst Laser Mark 1. I actually like Burst Laser Mark 1 a lot. So let's see if we can get that going. Requires 2 power. Charge time 11 seconds. Shots per charge 2. Damage per shot 1. So it's like the whole laser, but it charges faster and doesn't do more damage to systemless rooms, which I think is overall better. But I think I would still rather have the heavy ion. Burst Laser Mark 1, I guess, is pretty bad. It's the Mark 2 that we want. But we do have a shit ton of scrap. Let's go ahead and do some upgrades. We can upgrade our weapons, and that's going to allow us to use the heavy ion instead of the ion bomb. And then we can switch to the ion bomb in cases where we need it. Let's also go ahead and upgrade our engines a little bit more. A lot more, actually, because we can afford it. And that will give us quite a bit more dodge, which is always useful. And let's move onward. So that's a sun. We really don't want to visit a sun. So let's go ahead. Oh, man. I've gotten myself into a bad situation here. I think it was probably still worth it to see that Zoltan dude. But we're going to have some trouble with the exit beacon now, unfortunately. We got to fight through the rebel fleet. But we can cloak. All we have to do is charge up as quickly as possible so we can leave. We just upgraded our engine, so it shouldn't take too terribly long. I think the ion bomb is definitely called for here. Let's go ahead and dodge that missile. I was trying to dodge both, but I let it stay too long. I should have dodged that instead, probably. Alright, so let's go ahead and bomb their shields room. And then go ahead and tear into them, basically. That should do a ton of damage. We've got invaders. That sucks dick. We need that guy to stay in the weapons room if at all possible. I guess we really don't, do we? Because we have enough power to make it happen without him. But we're so close to being able to jump. Let's just go ahead and get this. I need the dude in the engine room. Let's do it anyway. Good. Okay. Next sector. Alright. Engine controlled sector sounds preferable to me. We'll teleport right out of the way of that missile. And now we can rape this human, basically. One human versus one Zoltan is a big problem for the Zoltan, but 2 Zoltans versus the human, not nearly as bad. Especially, I think a Mantis would probably be a problem for 2 Zoltans, but basically anything else, 2 Zoltans would be able to take him down. You know, maybe a Rockman would be a problem as well. Tough to say, not really sure. Let's go ahead and power up the heavy ion instead. There's another store. I'm going to do a couple of beacons before getting there so we can get some valuable scrap, and then hopefully they'll have some fucking dudes to sell. Let's go ahead and respond to the distress beacon because we need the scrap and so forth. And let's fight this dude. So we're going to have to time our stuff now that we're dealing with higher shield ships, so we can use the heavy ion to knock the shields down, and then the halberd beam. We missed. Shit. The halberd beam to clean up. Oh, are we on auto fire? Nope. Okay, good. So we hit the shields, and now let's go ahead and hit... Can we hit all 5 of these? That would be cool as hell. Yes. Good stuff. Ah, shit, they put 2 mantises on our ship. That's gonna be terrible. And we can't really starve them of oxygen at all either. Fuck me. Okay, what I am gonna do is that it'll put them in a bad situation, but they're going to get out to somewhere else fairly quickly, unfortunately. Okay, so now we can use the heavy ion again and do the same old attack here. Do a ton of damage to them. We do have cloaking if we need it. Okay, good. They take a lot of damage just coming through here, which is definitely what I want to see. Let's go ahead and start starving the room they're going to of oxygen as they go. That was a terrible, terrible cloak. But, yeah, now let's go ahead and close these. And just let the oxygen come from over here instead. Go ahead and knock their shields out. And do another standard attack. There we go. Okay, they're dead. And the mantises are essentially dead as well. Let's go ahead and contact the NG. Get some more stuff from them. Good stuff. Alright. Oh man, they sent us an NG. I didn't notice that. That's really good. I'm actually going to put the NG in charge of the ship. As shitty as that is, like, it's definitely not ideal to have an NG captain. But it's so much better than having a Zoltan captain. So we'll send the Zoltan to be in charge of the shields, and that basically is a free power bar for us. So we can not upgrade power next time we upgrade something else. Speaking of which, we should probably upgrade something. Let's go ahead. How much for a new bar of shields? We're really close to being able to do that. Let's just do it. And then we can pull power out of engines very temporarily. And then we'll be able to buy another power bar very soon. But now we have 3 bars of power, which is really nice. I forgot we were saving up for a store, but hey, 3 bars of shields is really good. We have a lot of spare missiles. I don't tend to use very many missiles. I think I can afford to lose 15 of them for such a huge amount of scrap. Let's check out the store now. I don't think they're ever fucking going to give us crew members in these shops. It's getting ridiculous. We need some fuel desperately, so let's buy all of it. And then beyond that, let's get rid of this whole laser. Let's get rid of this burst laser as well. We don't really need it. And let's go ahead and buy the power bar that we needed. Power up engines fully. And let's go ahead and actually upgrade engines one more time for a total of 37% dodge chance, which is really nice. And now let's keep on going, seeing as many beacons as possible so that we can see if there's any distress beacons or cool stuff like that. Or more stores. Let's try to get some more scrap first, I guess. I'm going to be pissed off if we get to that store and can't afford like a mantis or something. Let's go ahead and take up some mercenary work, sure. Okay. Some of our friends have taken to piracy in the recent chaos of the war. We'd like you to convince them of their poor decision by severely damaging their ship. We'll pay you well as long as you don't kill them all. Interesting. Just be sure not to blow them up. Alright. So let's go ahead and destroy these guys. Shouldn't be too difficult. Or not destroy them, actually. Let's go ahead and hurt them badly and not destroy them. That's our job. I'm going to use the ion beam on this. It looks like kind of a difficult fight, maybe. Let's go ahead and dodge those two. 97% evade chance with cloaking is pretty goddamn nice. Let's go ahead and knock out their shields. Ah, we missed, unfortunately, so let's try it again. Okay, our Zoltan shields are totally gone. Okay, good. Their shields are out, which means that we can severely damage them pretty easily. Let's go ahead. We want to hit... I'd love to hit this room as well, but I don't think there's a line I can draw that would hit that as well as everything else I want to hit. Oh, there might be. Let's see. No, it's never going to hit weapons as well as that room, huh? Okay, but that's fine. Yeah, that's quite a bit of damage. And hopefully we won't need to use another ion bomb. We can just keep on trucking with the ion damage we already did. Alright, let's go ahead and let them live. And they'll give us Ion Blast Mark II, as well as 42 scrap. I'm not sure what Ion Blast is. Fires a single blast, it does 1 ion damage and recharges very quickly. Can hit and disable shields as well as systems. Interesting. We have a lot of ion weapons here. I would like to try that out, but we'll have to upgrade weapons again to be able to turn it on. But, seems like it could be good. It only does 1 ion damage. How quickly does it recharge? 4 seconds. Yeah, I think it's better to just have the heavy ion damage. Because that does 2 ion damage at once, and we have to wait for the halberd beam to charge anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter if we can fire it quickly. The quickest we're gonna fire it is at the same rate as the halberd beam. So I think we'll hold off on the ion blast for now. Let's go ahead and jump to the next sector. Let's let's go ahead and jump here, and then we'll be able to jump down here after the store. So we'll go to the store after this sector. See if we can get anything good. Wow, just free stuff. Okay. And let's check out the store now. I'm going to get rid of the Ion Blast Mark III, not very useful right now, as well as the defense drone too. And we don't really have too much need of what these guys are selling. Let's go ahead and fix a little bit of the ship. And let's go ahead and power up cloaking a little bit more. Always nice. And we'll jump down this way. Okay, so we could avoid this fight, but I would rather just attack them. So let's do that instead. This could actually be pretty tough because they are going to board our ship, so that's going to suck. But we'll use our ion bomb. And I wonder, like, it's been implied that they can't teleport through our Zoltan shields. So that could help out a lot. Let's go ahead and... well, let's let it explode first. Now their shields are fully down, so let's go ahead and attack. Yep, 2 mantises on the ship. That sucks. But we can start draining this area of oxygen while they try to break their way into it. And they're going to have nowhere to go after they do that. Next time they shoot, we will use our cloaking. Their shields are fully down, which is nice. And this might be able to take them out, actually. And then after that, it's just a matter of dealing with these mantises on the ship. And they should pretty much suffocate themselves. Just running around the ship all willy-nilly. So I'm going to open up this path. And then as soon as I get in there, I'm going to close this door. And then, yeah, they're fucked. They can't go anywhere now. Yep, that's the end of them. Good stuff. And now we'll just let the ship, the oxygen system, fill the ship back up with sweet life-giving oxygen. And I thought there was a store I was going to, but I guess not. Let's go ahead and check out this beacon. before the rebels get here. Why are our engines down so much? Ah, they tried to hack out our engines, but we kept them barely online. Here's what I'm gonna do here. Just ion bomb their shields, and then we're going to halberd beam their oxygen, and then we'll just let them die, because they will die eventually from oxygen deprivation. Let's go ahead and dodge both of those. I can't believe that hit me. How? Oh, right, my engines are out, so I have a much worse chance of that working. Let's go ahead and just attack across them to get some of their systems down. And now their oxygen is fully down and they have no means with which to repair it whatsoever, so we'll just wait for them to go down. And yeah, basically they shouldn't really be able to damage us too much. They don't seem to have great weaponry. Our engines being down means they're going to have great accuracy, but, you know, who cares really? Yeah, I don't think both of these weapons together are going to be able to damage us. They might manage a lucky hit in occasionally. I'm going to save my cloak for when they actually have a chance of hurting us, and then we'll cloak through that, and that should be good. But pretty soon, they're going to go down. Pretty soon. Ah, can't even cloak through that. Okay. Their weapons are going to stop charging for a little while now at least. And they're going to die very soon. But until then, we'll just hang out. So how are you guys doing? How's your night going? Or day? I don't know when you guys watch these things. Could be that you wake up in the morning and you're like, hey, Green posted a video. I bet people in Europe do that because their time zones are fucking ridiculous. They almost got to the point where they could hurt me there, but not quite. But they should be fucked very shortly. I can't believe how long this is taking, actually. I'd like to upgrade my sensors. Ah, yep, there we go. 4 fuel as well as 47 scrap. That was not very much. I was hoping for a little bit more from that. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and jump to the exit here. Now, we have quite a bit of scrap, which is nice. Let's go ahead and have them repair 5 damage. That seems worthwhile. Yep, good stuff. Almost fully repaired now. And let's go ahead and upgrade our sensor systems. It's cheap and very useful. I'm also going to upgrade the pilot just in case we need to, or just in case the pilot gets damaged so we won't just lose all of our evasion all at once. We need 180 scrap just to get the extra shield capacity, not even to talk about the power that we're going to need for that. So let's not think about that right now. Let's actually do another bar of weapons. Oh, I forgot that I got rid of that ion weapon, and also that I didn't want it. Oh, that's fine. If we can get up a little bit more, we could have all 3 of these going at once, which would be pretty fucking cool. So I don't regret that. I regret it a little bit. It's kind of a waste of scrap, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and go to the next sector. We got Rock Homeworlds. I would love to unlock the rock ship, so hopefully we can make that happen. See, so we got a store right off the bat. Too bad I just spent all of my scrap like a big fucking dummy. I really shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake for sure. They're trying to junk my ship. Yeah, good luck with that. They, what is that, a bomb and an ion weapon? That's an interesting setup. For sure, and they are all rockmen, of course, because these guys are very xenophobic. Let's go ahead, we'll use the ion bomb on these guys. Ah, no, there's no reason for that. We'll just use the heavy ion beam. Oh, actually, this is going to be tough. We might, Oh, actually, we do have enough to put them all up now. Well, fuck, let's do that. Okay, so I don't... Yeah, even with this heavy ion, we're not going to be able to damage them. We need all 3, so thank God, actually, that I just did those upgrades. Let's go ahead and use the ion bomb. It's gonna miss, so we'll wait for that to come back up again. Shit, man. This is gonna be tough. This is not a good fight at all. We're, okay, good. So their shields are basically down. Let's go ahead and shoot the ion beam. And then Nice, okay. Now we can get all these rooms at once. Good stuff. Fully took out their oxygen, which is nice. Let's go ahead and keep their shields offline as long as possible with this ion beam. Good stuff. And we should be able to get another halberd beam in before they can get their shields back up. So let's go ahead and utilize that. They want to surrender. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 28 scrap. Nah. What do we got? That was arguably better. We got more scrap for sure. And let's go ahead and visit a couple more beacons and then we'll go to the store. We should be able to get enough for most good stuff. Except that there's nothing on this beacon, which is unfortunate. No, and now we're on a sun. I hate suns. Oh, great. They're just gonna teleport onto my ship? Oh, man. What dickheads, man. Good, we absolutely cannot have them take our doors offline. That would be the worst thing they could possibly do. Oh, God, are they gonna do it? We gotta just starve them out. Good stuff. Yeah, we'll split them up. I don't know what that's going to accomplish, actually. But, yeah, they're both in trouble now. Yeah, that's actually good to split them up, I think. Let's go ahead and open this up. Yeah, try to take down the oxygen system. That's exactly what you need when you're fucking suffocating to death. This could be bad. They're going to go straight for my NG. Let's go ahead and jump out of here so we don't have to deal with the motherfucking solar flares. Our shield room is on fire, damn, but that's okay. These guys have nothing of interest to me whatsoever. I can't believe the amount of crew that we haven't had a chance to get here. This is pretty silly, man. Let's get the NG out of there and power up the med bay for sure. Let's get this guy out of there as well and just open up the doors to get that out of there. And yeah, they're totally fucked at this point. They know there's oxygen in there, but they're never going to make it. Perfect. Go ahead and continue keeping the shields room deprived of oxygen for a moment here. Close everything up, open all the doors, and go ahead and repair these shields. Actually, it would be good to get the NG down there as well. That is his specialty, is doing repairs. So might as well. Alright, good. We got engine dude, weapon dude, and shield dude. Good. Reinhardt could definitely use some medical assistance, so let's go ahead and do that. What happened to all my energy? It's just he has to be in the shields room. I see how it is. Alright, so the store had basically nothing, right? Yeah, just a bunch of bullshit, basically. Let's go ahead and jump over here. I need crew, man. I need it so desperately. We made a huge mistake here. At a certain point, you have to stop being surprised that intruders have made it past your Zoltan energy shield and just accept that intruders do that. But again, we're going to have to make life difficult for these guys via oxygen deprivation. Let's go ahead. Yeah, you can come over here. Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Where do I want them to go? I'm trying to corral them effectively. I guess, yeah, I just want them working on that. That's fine. This guy could become a problem. No, you stay there for now. Let's go ahead and open this up so that it is deprived of oxygen when they get in there. Let's ion bomb their shields. Then ion bomb, or heavy ion their shields a little bit more, as well as do some damage to some stuff. Good, good. Yeah, let's go ahead and move this guy out of there. And they are in trouble. They're definitely dying. Why can't I close that door? Oh, because they just forcibly opened it. Good stuff. Okay. It's back closed. Let's go ahead and open up the adjacent doors here a little bit to get some oxygen back in the shields room. So this guy doesn't die. That's close enough. He's going to be fine. And halberd beam on this stuff, as well as heavy ion on the shields again. They want to surrender. I'm not going to accept that. And good stuff. Alright. Go ahead and close everything. Open all the interior doors so that we flush the oxygen back into all of the rooms. Close enough. And we got to heal this guy up a little bit. But besides that, pretty much no damage taken. Pretty easy fight. I think this guy's missing from the... Nope. Looked like he was. Let's go ahead and jump. I guess we'll jump. Nah, let's just jump here. I don't want to get risky and risk missing the exit. Okay, so we've got another pile of rock men here. Shouldn't be too difficult. Once again, go ahead and ion bomb them just to make things easy on myself. Shouldn't really need more than one ion bomb to take down a ship completely. And after it goes off, we'll just go ahead and... I missed! Damn it. Good stuff. I should definitely be paying attention to my cloaking. That's something I always forget. They want to give me some garbage, basically. I won't accept that. As a general rule, you don't want to accept surrender unless it's really, really good. Let's go ahead and keep their shields ioned. They should be fucked at this point. Unless they manage to get their shields up very quickly. They do not. It's the end of them. Just thinking about what to upgrade. I think we're all good for now. I want to go for another bar of shields next, I think. You know what? Let's go for one more bar of engines. Engines are always good. And now let's go ahead and work our way toward the exit. So far, I feel like we're not face rolling like we were in that last ship with the teleporter. So we might have trouble on the final boss, but for right now, we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and ion bomb their shields as per usual. Get ready to cloak if they attack us. I missed. Damn it. Go ahead and dodge all of those. That was a good cloak for sure. Good. Pretty much the same strategy for every single ship we fight here, since they're all the same layout. So, you know, not a lot of strategy to be changed. Good stuff. They should be dead on the next attack, but they might manage to resist it enough. Probably not, though. I think the chances of that are very low. They want to surrender for a decent offer, but I could really use more scrap than that, so I'm not going to take it. We get instead, yep, more scrap, same amount of fuel. Good deal in my opinion. Let's go ahead and continue onward here. What? The Rock homeworld is run on lies and propaganda that keep the populace in check, and they want no part of it. Tell them their god sent them here to join your crew. Promise to share with them the truths they've been denied, or show them your data suite. Okay, let's do that. The Rock Captain is impressed by the data you've collected and agrees to stay with you until they find their footing in the galaxy. Wow, awesome. So we got a Rock Man. That is very useful. Let's go ahead and actually make him in charge of the ship, even though this guy already has so much piloting experience. Yeah, he's almost to the next piloting level, but really we need the NG elsewhere for repairs. He's going to be so useful Just being able to run around and fix things when we need them fixed. And meanwhile, the Rockman is a good candidate for pilot because he moves so slowly that it's not very good to move him anyway. So he can just stay in there and do his job. So let's go ahead and check out the store with 141 scrap. Please give me some people to buy. Yes! Okay, we're gonna buy the human for sure. Do I want to sell anything? Nah. Don't really want any of these. Let's go ahead and buy 2 people. Good stuff. And now I'm in the market for a crew teleporter because we could send a Rockman and a human out to invade, no problem. But in the meantime, I think I'm actually going to have the human man the ship and just have the Rockmen sort of scattered about so that we can put out fires with them and so forth. So basically we just have an onboard crew now for various, doing whatever's required, which is what's required for the Zoltan ship. That is such a huge advantage to have so many more people. I can't believe it took us so long to find crew members in the shop, but we finally got them. Let's go ahead and jump on to the next. Oh, never mind. Let's go ahead and aid the civilian ship. We've got one of these situations where they have an oxygen system that is inaccessible, so we should just kill these guys, which should not take very long at all. So I'm going to avoid using an ion bomb, but we'll see if we end up needing it. Might as well cloak through that, because we don't want to lose our shield before it's necessary. And let's just go ahead and hit once with... well. Never mind, let's go ahead and ion bomb him. Fuck it. And then destroy the oxygen. We didn't quite destroy the oxygen, so we're going to need to do that again. Let's not auto-fire. Let's instead heavy ion that one more time, and we should be able to just use the beam here. We can hit both of their dudes, which is going to speed things up substantially. And with no... just want to make sure I'm not shooting at them anymore. With no oxygen, they're going to die quickly. We just got to wait for their ship to run out of oxygen slowly. I know I just said quickly and slowly at the same time, but that's really how it's going to go down. How much health does this guy have? I guess we don't know. But hopefully not very much. But pretty soon, the Zoltan at least is going to die from his wounds plus lack of oxygen. And in the meantime, we'll just hang out. Shoot the shit a little bit. Yeah, that was really effective. They finally did one little bit of damage to our energy shield. Let's go ahead and cloak through that missile because we don't want that to do too much damage to us. To the shield, that is. And their ship is just getting more and more red. God, I would love to have a crew teleporter. That would be so much fun. And Rockmen are pretty good invaders. I think I would use the Rockmen for sure to invade in the place of Mantises. They're not as good as Mantises, but they're so tanky that ends up being a very similar situation. Let's go ahead and cloak through that. And there goes the Zoltan, and this guy is dead. He's dying very, very quickly, suffocating to death. Pretty shitty way to die, but hey, you probably shouldn't have been a pirate asshole. And they gave us quite a bit of stuff. And they want to give me a glaive beam! Glaive beam! Oh man, that is really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we have to power down to use that. I would love to be able to use the halberd beam and the glaive beam. No, that would be a bad idea. So for right now, we can have one or the other of these up. Basically the same as it was when we were using the halberd beam before. I guess I will sell the halberd beam because I really don't see myself being able to use both at once. So for right now, that's that. Let's go ahead and go to the next sector. Rock controlled or rebel controlled? I guess I'll take rock controlled. Here's the store right here. Let's let's go to the store first, just because of its location. It would be really inconvenient to come back. They got some humans for sale. Repair arm, reverse ion field, drone recovery arm, repair arm's pretty good, but I kind of like my augments as they are. Let's go ahead and buy some fuel. We need it. And I kind of don't want to buy either of these guys. I wonder if Scoops is actually named after Idle Thumbs. I know a lot of people's names are suggested by the Kickstarter for FTL, and there's a like Scoops is the nickname of one of the dudes on the Idle Thumbs podcast. So that would be pretty funny. But I'm not sure. I don't think I need any more humans right now. They're not super useful for anything in particular. If they were mantises, I would buy them no problem, but humans are a different story. But anyway, I think that's actually going to be it for this episode of FTL. Thank you guys for watching. And on the next episode, I don't know what sector we're on, but we might end up even getting to the final boss. It seems like we've been going for quite a while here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.